Welcome back, Sunrise Daily. Mr. Ojubane, thank you for staying with us. Just a quick one. Going forward, would the EFCC medical team be looking at examining Mr. Pt.2's medical report and then possibly request for an independent medical team to examine it for certainty that he actually has medical issues? Going forward.
I think the EFCC management is a decision they can take to look at whatever, because what has happened yesterday continue to cast a shadow on the continued trial in this case. And that is an issue that can be taken upon and looked at. But to say that there's the medical team in Nigeria, we have a medical team, EFCC, have a medical consultant that we can talk to. EFCC can take a further step to look at what is, because as of yesterday, nothing could happen as of yesterday. So if we're going to go forward, there will be need for an examination of these facts. And then from there, we can take a further decision and make progress.
All right, Mr. Ojubane, before you wrap up, I mean, what would you say to members of the public who may be of the opinion that, well, having read, as you say, you also read, that the judge was lambasting the prosecution, the lead counsel, or saying, look, it's either you continue with this case or not. In the event that they strike out the case, what does that mean?
Nobody is saying they want to strike out the case. And I don't think the case will be struck out. The case is ongoing. The case will go into conclusion.
All right, Mr. Ojubane, thank you for talking to us this morning.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you.
Let's get back to Ben Chooks. Sorry to have kept you that long. We just needed to find out a couple of things. Well, haven't heard the submission of Mr. Ojubane. Counsel is a lawyer and also special assistant to the EFCC chairman, who says there's been a history of pretense from defense wanting to frustrate this case, and perhaps that's what's playing out here. Is that the case?
Today, I am the happiest man in Nigeria. I'm the happiest lawyer ever. Ojubane Esquire has told Nigerians in no uncertain terms that Chief Olisa Metu is being haunted for purposes of creating a precedent with which EFCC as an institution intends to fight corruption in Nigeria. Verily, verily, I say unto you, not Olisa Metu, not any God-fearing Nigerian is against the war against corruption. But it must be fought within the bounds of natural justice, equity, and good conscience. So also he spoke extensively about the discretion of the court in accepting certain documents presented before it and so many other things that concern criminal procedure. I have no objection to that. But whatever you are doing, you must posit it within the context of natural justice, equity, and good conscience, and fairness. And you must be seen not only to want to do justice, it must be seen that you are doing that justice. Chief Olisa Metu is not the only person facing criminal trial in Nigeria. In his own case, he's facing 2 criminal trials. One in the court of yesterday, and the other one at the FCT High Court. Why? They never said any other thing except that they are trying the National Publicity Secretary of PDP. As far as we are concerned, this case is a political case. Well, there's nothing special.
Mr. Ben Chooks, I didn't need to come in there because, I mean, the why will be left for the lawyers, the prosecution to all go and determine in the court. We're just trying to look at what transpired and see whether or not...
Ojubane also said...
Yeah,
there are things Ojubane said that require some answers. It is obvious he has done a good job for Chief Olisa Metu this morning. He has proved that EFCC is desperate to get a conviction. They are desperate to get a conviction as a signpost that the war against corruption is working. But in the process of trying to do that, are you going to mangle, humiliate, and possibly put a man to trial whether he's alive or dead? The ACJA, the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, envisages that it is somebody who is well and healthy that can stand criminal trial. In this case, repeatedly, you rightly asked him, Don't you have a medical team? Mr. Chamberlain, we have offered to pay even an external medical doctor. Since the court has shut the doors on medical reports and further examination and medical opinion on Chief Olisametu, the court has said they are not going to accept any further medical report from any Nigerian hospital or professional. And you have also refused that he travel abroad to undergo surgery. Yesterday, every Nigerian saw what happened in court. That even a medical doctor attached to the Federal High Court, Abuja, was harassed when she gave an opinion that having seen Chief Olisametu lying prostrate on the floor of the court, that he needed urgent medical attention. The court also berated, like you said, even the prosecution, for saying that based on what has happened, what they saw, Chief Olisametu's condition, they are not medical doctors. The doctor said this man requires urgent medical attention. As we are speaking, Chief Olisametu is lying at the National Hospital in Abuja here. So it is obvious what the motive is.